Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh wait, we probably shouldn't start with curse. Right? Right? Get the censors on us right off the bat.
We'll do it live. Like we'll do it live.
Whoa, that's too bright. Look, it's like my face is gone.
I know, it's like bleached you completely.
That's crazy. Wait, there's got to be some kind of middle ground here. I guess just that it literally looks like I blend into the wall.
Yeah, like when you start to do contrast and you're turning somebody into like a sketch.
Yeah, no, that's no good. Okay, I think one or two. 1, 2.
You gotta balance out somehow. And then the angle of your screen is okay. Like maybe that helps.
The screen?
I mean, sorry, of your laptop.
I don't know. What's going on, everyone? We're just over here messing with things. We got a new camera, and it's pretty nice.
Yep.
But what's going on with you guys? Tell us in the comments.
Happy day off. Happy MLK if you're in the States.
And if you're not in the States,
you missed out.
I don't know. It's okay.
Half of our country is freezing right now. It's like -2, but there's only one place where it's really, really warm. Whatever, Dan.
Where?
Florida.
Wow, I never would have guessed that. Paul, you need makeup. I can't even see you. I know you need makeup. Nah, I'm kidding. It's okay. You're a beautiful man, Paul. What's up, Chuck? Great day for a podcast. Cold and snowy here in DC. Yeah, I don't think
We're
it's snowing
supposed to get
yet.
it tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, we're probably getting the remnants from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Wayne.
Coming up the coast.
Hello, the other people that are here. Hello to the people that are commenting.
What's up, guys? Yeah.
If you're commenting, comment a thumbs up so that we know you're alive.
It's so cool to have you guys with us.
Wayne's off every day.
Yeah.
I like that. We're going to give a few minutes for people to come in, and then we'll start answering questions. We have a small list.
Uh-huh.
And then if people want to ask more questions, they can super chat them later so we don't miss them. But until then, well, hello.
I know that lady. It's my mom, guys. Hi, Mom.
Welcome to the chat. We're here chatting. What should we chat about? This is some good coffee.
It's pretty good. I'm not eating coffee. I just had a Welch's fruit snack.
I haven't eaten like anything today.
Oh, man. And in part a banana. Dan gave me some of his fruit stash.
We're all about health here in Sad Studios. Wayne says, hi, Mom. Paul says, hello, Missy. That's funny.
I appreciate the love.
Where's my mom? I don't think she loves me.
Exactly. She's got the day off. She's shopping. She's hanging out.
Wow. I'm so disappointed. But it's okay. I'll wait till afterwards to cry. Joe's here. I want to
keep the comments really... Joe, where have you been, Joe?
Joe, where have you been?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world?
Why don't you comment on us every day, Joe?
Where?
At 5 times a day.
Yeah, I want to keep the comments close to me so that...
I'm looking at you, Joe.
Here's looking at you, Joe.
Oh, wow. We got people flowing in. Okay, we'll give it a few more minutes before we start getting into the questions that have been asked of us.
And I don't want to be peering over Dan's shoulder and squinting into the the camera there. So I'm just going to be keeping my comments close to us here. Then just got to find us on YouTube.
Wait, Joe, are you really in New York? Or are you just saying that to mess with us?
Come through.
We got a show coming up soon. You should come. Even though he's only got 5 minutes. Joe, what are you doing? You're waiting for the train?
Exactly.
He's got 5 minutes. I only got 5 minutes. Where are you? Tell us a story. What are you doing? He says
Joe's
yes. What are you doing here?
one of the migrants coming into the city.
The migrant crisis is all because of Joe.
It's his fault.
Wow. Wait. Oh, it's Joe's mom's birthday.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to her.
Does she live here? Tell us. Tell us in the comments.
Tell us no. Yes. Oh, wait, no. I don't know. He just said, sorry, I'm reading slow. I saw a yes comments? From him. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, yeah, he lives there. What'd you get her? question 1. All right. What's the
Wait,
question,
Joe, did you ask a question on the Patreon? Or did you just ask the question about Fred Flintstone?
Oh my gosh. Does Fred Flintstone have a stucco home, Wayne? Because we were trying to figure out
what is a stucco home? Yeah.
Does Fred have one?
Wait, I want to find the original question that Joe asked. I don't know if you actually wanted us to say it, but I'm gonna do it because I thought it was funny. Where the hell is that? Okay. Joe wants to know, when the cat kicked Fred out of his house, why didn't he just dive through the open window to get back in like the cat had done previously, instead of hopelessly slamming on the door?
Yeah, you know the beginning of the cartoon?
Well, Fred's a lot bigger than a cat, though, no?
But the window looks huge. He can definitely fit in there. He can fit through the window. But, you know, it's cartoon world.
He doesn't believe in himself.
You know? It's cartoon world. You know where the jail bars are real big in cartoon world, and then they're still stuck behind there?
Oh, yeah, it's Joe, don't you know it's cartoon world? Oh, okay, wait. Joe's having a surprise party for his mom.
Woo!
Wait, is it are you at the surprise party right now streaming us? What a surprise that would be.
He's like, 1 second, please. 1 second. I'm on a live.
I'm like, hold on, Mom. Don't you see I'm doing something here? Okay. Well, Joe, remember this question for later, because we're going to go through the questions that the people on Patreon gave us first. And we have a few, so I think it's time we'll go into it right now.
Yeah.
So the first question is from Amber Piercy. I don't know if Amber's here.
I didn't see her pull up into the chat. Oh,
Shout out to Amber if she's in the chat. But this will be available to see later.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, so Amber says, I can't think of a better question, so here's my question. Have you guys played around with AI in music or other art? Thoughts?
No. I have not played around with AI, with music, or with drawing at all. Ever.
No. I don't imagine that I would.
Mm-mm.
I feel like it kind of takes away the fun. Because the whole fun is the creation, right? So if you're using the other stuff to create for you, I don't really get it.
No. Yeah. No.
But AI is good for other stuff. Like, it's helping with, like, podcast clips and stuff.
Yeah, and it's weird. When I was a little kid, I actually wanted a robot. You know what I mean? Like, that stupid-looking robot in Rocky and things like that. Like, you know, I wanted one.
Wait, in Rocky 3?
It's like 4. I think it's 4. The one where Apollo dies. So forget about it. But
I think that was... with the Russian guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think Rocky's son had a robot. And I remember... Like, there were other cartoons, too, where kids had robots, and I remember wanting a robot when I got older. Like, I can't wait to get a robot.
And now you're scared.
Like, fuck of that.
I don't want a fucking robot in my house.
Not staring at me, shutting down, coming on erratically.
Yeah, so, about AI, I mean, no. I'm not really... It can be useful for certain things, but not for... I don't think for creating art.
No, not for me. Not for Dan, apparently, too.
Windex. Oh, shout out to Windex. People will do it, and you'll be expected to keep up with their song slinging. I don't give a fuck what they do, honestly. We use it. We're using it. You'll see a lot more clips from us in the upcoming days because of AI, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, they help us online in terms of editing and stuff like that, and choosing what's the best clip for what.
Yeah, and I think AI can be good for like starting points of things, but I think you should always have to edit it a little bit or like get into it. I feel like it's kind of lazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have definitely, if I were in college right now, the courses that are taking that had nothing to do with my major that I really don't give a crap about, AI all the way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting tool.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a whole other conversation. I guess we could talk about it more, but I don't really want to right now. Let's go to the next question we had. This was from Shoutin' Chuck. Shoutin' Chuck, do a shouting emoji in the comments if you're here. You know the one. So Shoutin' Chuck says, what's the best live concert you ever saw, and what makes for a good concert to you?
Holy crap.
What do you think the best concert? Like, if there's one concert that you could go to again, I guess, what would it be? You know?
Oh man, I have to deeply think about that. I don't know for sure. It must have been one of the live ones from way back in the day when I was young. So I don't know, some festival where everybody was there. Um, oh, I can't think of it. Go ahead, Dan. You go ahead. I can't think of one that I really, really loved more than another one. Like every concert's so good.
That's a cop out answer.
It is. I can't think of it.
We'll get back. Think about it.
Yes.
Because I definitely have one for sure, and I think I've spoken about it before on like podcasts or like whatever. But definitely Tame Impala.
Oh.
Because the music was great and the visuals were great. Like the visuals were just as impressive as the music. It's like I feel like there was lights and video synced up with like every note of every song.
Yeah.
So that really made it like a very like all immersive experience. Even though I was like all the way up in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
It just felt like the whole stadium was shifting. You know what I mean? So that was definitely the best concert I've ever been to. Tame Impala, shout out. I love them. Everyone that follows us enough knows that I love Tame Impala. But I guess do you have an answer yet, or should I keep talking about this?
I don't have a specific concert, but what makes a good concert? I really love dance hall and Caribbean concerts because you can just imagine it's just a whole bunch of like energy in the crowd. The master of ceremonies, whoever the person is up on stage, I'm just gonna say Beanie Man for today. Like, you know what I mean? If he's up on stage, then he's definitely engaged in the audience, and he's making you do things. Like if he wants you to yell out at a certain time, if he wants you to hop all to one side, you know. And like at concerts like that, nobody's afraid of like, you know, splashing water on each other, baby powder, like crazy things like that. So I love things like that, you know. Better than a mosh pit. In a way, as long as I don't get hurt. So I love live energy, contact with people, you know, lots of crowd engagement. So, best time.
Definitely the crowd engagement is the best. Because if not with the crowd engagement, you might as well just go stream it at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's definitely got a big part of it. But as for me, for what makes a good concert, I guess that. I guess really feeling like you're part of something when you're there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that was how I felt when I saw Depeche Mode a few weeks ago. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm looking at the comments. Paul was like, who? And I was like, Tame Impala. And he was like, teasing. I can't tell. You can't tell over text what's a joke or not. It all seems serious.
Oh, yeah, Joe.
Oh, speaking of Paul, well, this was like a bonus question. Actually, no, let's do his regular question first. He said, are there things you wish you had done differently in pursuit of your music career? On the other side of the coin, are there things you done that you wish you hadn't?
Done it differently. No, because I was just going along the way. Like, you know what I mean? You meet with people that are into music and you start to make music with them, and you know, you just learn the ropes from there. Like, you gotta fall, you gotta figure everything out. So I don't think because I always had the same drive. Like, I always wanted to meet people that were down with music. We're gonna work on projects, we're gonna just keep going and going and going until we get bigger and bigger and bigger. And when those things fall through, it's always sad.
Yeah.
And you don't know like how you really get there. It just, people's lives just start to change. But no, I don't think there's anything I would have really done differently. I would have tried. Yeah, I would have, like Mom, I would have definitely sat and played the piano more. I would have definitely done the piano lessons, because all I know right now is the C major scale still to this day, from since I was like 7 years old. But I can find chords and stuff on the piano, but I really wish that somehow I got like both dance and piano lessons in.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
You know the C major scale?
Yes.
It's more than me. That's some fancy stuff over here. Or is that just pressing all the white notes?
Yes, it's just like 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
and then the
4.
thumb goes under and you go 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Like, that's it.
That's still more than I knew.
They didn't even teach me how to hold my wrists yet. Like, I was in there one day. Like, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would have done anything differently. I mean, everything that you do leads you to where you are. There was definitely a while where I was like, man, I wish I didn't go to college. And I just started playing music earlier, because I was like, man, I could be 4 years more progressed by now.
I feel you.
But then also I was in a band in college, and that led me to doing a bunch of shows and do all the other stuff. So I feel like it all brought me here. Yeah. So I don't really I wouldn't have changed anything. And then what was the second part of the question? He said, was there anything that you have done that you wish you hadn't? No. Not really.
No. Fortunately, when I got to my first band, it was with my husband at the time because I got married really young and divorced really young. But the first thing he did was buy a book about all you need to know about the music business. So like anybody we met, our wheels were already spinning. Like, okay, well, if this person asks for 15% or 10%, don't ask. Like we were already like, well, we need a contract. Well, we were already there. So, no, there's nothing that I feel like I wish I did not do. I should read more, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely should, because there's so many loopholes and ways to get tripped up. So, yeah, if anything, I need to read.
Reading's good.
Mm-hmm.
Reading is always a nice thing. Yeah, I probably could read more. Get more into like the business aspect of things.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to make things. I just want to make art, guys. But whatever. That's always the struggle, right? Is the push and pull between art and business interests.
Yeah.
That's always how it's been, and that's always how it will be. So we actually had a bonus question. So, okay. so the bonus question is, I'm reading some of the comments, I'm just not going to mention them. Okay, so bonus question. If you were in a car traveling at the speed of light and you put the headlights on, would they work? I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat so everyone can remember. What do you think?
Why wouldn't they work?
Because you're going at the speed of light.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think they would work. Well, really the question is, what does work mean? If you're trying to illuminate something in front of you, no. Because you would already be going at the speed of light.
Right.
But if you're just looking at the car, the lights would turn on.
Yeah, they would definitely. That's what I'm taking it as. Will they work?
Yeah. So really, that's a matter of what does work mean.
Yeah. Would you see the headlights coming? No.
Yeah, they wouldn't shine on anything in front, but they would turn on.
Yes.
Unless there was a electrical issue with your car. But that, I don't think that's what you were asking. All right, so open session. Who's got some questions? We'll answer them. Joe said earlier, rate Dragline by Paw. From 1 to 10. 1 to 5. I'm trying to find his comment so I can highlight it.
Oh, scale 1 to 5 stars. How do you rate Dragline by Paw? Joe and Paw.
I don't know. I would say 3.5 to 4.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. It's not. I wouldn't say it's my favorite album ever. Like I think it is for Joe.
No.
But it was definitely good. I definitely enjoyed it.
I gave it a 3 and plus. Definitely a 3 and plus. I don't know if it's a quarter or a half a star, but definitely 3 and some change.
Oh wait. Okay. We got some Ronald Milner. Shout out to you, Ronald.
Hey, Ronald.
Hello. What Steely Dan song is your favorite?
Hey, 19. Do, 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 do. And of course, all the big popular ones, but Hey 19 is a great one.
Yeah. Mine's Night by Night.
Ooh, Night by Night.
Mine's still Night by Night. When we heard it, I was like, I think this is my favorite one. And
Yeah.
it's still, after hearing like all of their albums, it's still my favorite one.
What's the one with Daddy and the Gun? That was my pseudo favorite.
And Daddy G?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't remember.
That one was really funny because even the fan video was hilarious too.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Damn, I'm trying to remember. I feel like that was so long ago.
Yeah, something about a car and like he left New York maybe to go to Jersey? Something like that too. Something going on. But that one was funny.
Speaking of Jersey, I just started watching The Sopranos.
Did you?
Yeah.
High five! Oh, what a great show. I never get sick of that show. It's like become like almost like the Honeymooners in a way.
Yeah?
Yeah, there are other reactors of YouTube. You guys, some of you probably know them. It's Asia and BJ, and they're like in season 5 right now, and I'm following them.
They're doing the whole show?
Yeah, but it's taking a while. They do like maybe... Oh, now they're slowing down to like weekly Sopranos, but before it was like 2 times in a week. But now it's like slowing down because they're watching Game of Thrones now too. But yeah,
nice.
I'm watching it with them like I've never seen it before. I've seen every episode so many times. Where are you at?
Like 3 episodes in.
Oh,
We just started. Yeah.
Yeah, the pilot's kind of boring, but then it starts to really get into it from.
Yeah,
like
it's already getting better. I can see.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jersey. How did we start talking about Jersey?
Daddy
Because the
in
Steely
the car.
Dan car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I haven't thought about Steely Dan for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Steely Dan song,
Exactly.
Ronald?
I could never get tired of Do It Again, too. That's a classic.
That is a classic.
I don't get sick of that.
Well, the two, I mean, Ruining the Years and Do It Again
Mm-hmm.
are all just all-time classics.
Mm-hmm. Do It Again is just so sexy.
This is funny to me. Paul says, "Can you read and write music?" And I'm not being insulting. No. I can't read and write shit for music.
I can read it very slowly because of that wonderful C major scale, and because of music class, they taught us the treble clef, and the bass clef. So you can write it. Sorry, but you can write it
I think
slowly,
super slowly,
very slowly. Yes, yeah.
I would have to be like, if I was playing guitar, I'd be like, this is a F. It'd be like F, and then I'm playing it for. It would take me probably a year to do like 2 measures.
Sharps and flats.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna say that I know how to read
whole note, half note, like you know how those look like. So it's like you can.
Yeah, but then
remedially.
But then the whole thing is like let's say I'm playing something, and I'm like, oh, I like how this sounds. I don't even know what the rhythm is necessarily. I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I have to sit down. I'm like, okay, so what's the note, and then also what's the rhythm? It would take forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's a fun thing to do because there was one time when I did open sheet music and I was like at the piano and I was reading it and I was mind blown that I read it. It's just one phrase. It's just like 4 counts. But I was like, holy crap. And then I thought about the people that can read it really quickly. Like my sister, crazy. Yeah, can do it like moderately. And then like people that are like professionals, it's just like, you're like, whoa. So it's a language.
I think it's funny that so I've been working at this theater, the theater that we did our last couple of shows at. I've been working there, and I've been seeing a lot of different like shows. Mm-hmm. And I kind of forget that because rock music is kind of older now. I kind of forget that rock music is just like I don't even know what the word is. It's like not sophisticated in a way because like I'll be working there and there'll be like people singing like opera and like doing their like opera scales and their crazy voices, and I'm like, man, if like to us like. To these people, what we do probably isn't even music. You know what I mean?
It's such a different world.
It's just a different world, yeah.
I come from like a ballet world, so I would be taking classes on Broadway, and then like I'd have my electric guitar with me, like in the class.
Yeah, it's like a whole different thing.
And my dance teacher would be like, one time she was so excited. She was like, oh my gosh, what kind of guitar is this? Is it a classical guitar? And I was like, no, it's electric guitar. And it's like, she was aghast. But she tried to hide it, but she was.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
She was like, how nice. But she was like, oh, like what? Like
that's funny.
That's funny. So yeah, you're kind of right, I think.
Yeah, that always makes me laugh because I didn't really think about it. Because it's like, I'm like, yeah, I can't read and write music for shit. Like, to these people, I'm just like a music illiterate. It doesn't even matter. But in my head, I'm like, as long as it sounds good, I don't care what the note is.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my kind of,
Great question.
What is, that's
thought
my
process?
outlook.
Oh,
yeah. Close enough. Mr. LA Tours. Hey guys, this is Tom in Los Angeles. Hello, we're Side After Dark in New York.
What's the weather out there in LA?
We're glad to see you too, man.
Yeah, we're freezing.
He says, are you guys coming to LA anytime soon?
Oh man, we'd love to.
Like to. I don't know. I don't have any connections there.
I do have family out there in LA. Yeah.
Well, if we could schedule a show, we'll come out. Send us an email. Because I know LA's huge, so I don't even know if we would go anywhere by you necessarily.
I don't want to get caught on the Sunset Strip, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We're going to go play the Whiskey A Go-Go. Okay. Ronald says his favorite Steely Dan song is Kid Charlemagne. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who are some other music reactors that you follow and like? The ones that I first watched way back in the day, I don't really watch too many now. Honestly, I don't really consume that much content now because we're too busy like making content.
Yeah.
But these guys, Lost in Vegas, you know them?
I don't know them.
They're cool. They were the guys that first like made me think of what a reaction video is. I never knew reaction videos before them.
Yeah.
So I like them.
Yeah. When we first started, I didn't watch any reaction video because I was like, I'm just gonna listen to music and just talk about how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to look at anybody else? I didn't know. And Dan was like, you should look at other reactors. I was just like, oh, I don't know if I should. But Whatchamacallit? I don't watch these reactors or follow them for music reactions, though. I like them for their TV show and movie reactions. So I like Asia and BJ, and I like Rob Squad reactions. I like them too. And then I just randomly go to others sometimes.
Oh,
And,
Rob
like,
Squad, yeah.
Rob
Yeah,
Squad
for
is
sure.
good. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, who do I think is gonna like crap their pants over Halloween or Child's Play? Like, who can I
Who is
laugh
gonna
at?
be blown away?
Like...
Well, the other thing is, and I do always want to bring this up, Ronald, because he's saying, what are other music reactors that you follow and like? I don't think of us just as music reactors.
Right.
Like, we're a band first, and then we also happen to do that. So I don't even really think of us as being in, like, competition with them, really. Because I don't know any of them as, like, making their own music and stuff.
No, and not like consistently or anything.
Yeah.
Like, so no, I would, there are a lot of reactors where you can tell, like, that's their thing. They've got 3 different channels, like, they're putting out content, like, multiple times a day, in addition to, like, clips and stuff like that. Like, that's how they're making their bread and butter.
Right.
And for us, like, we wanted to kind of be the other way. This is, like, kind of like a supplemental thing. We're having fun online, but, yeah, we definitely are musicians and are going for the music first.
Yeah, so I always think that's interesting. It's like, oh, well, how do you guys relate to other reactors? It's like, well, I don't even know. Reacting is just one thing that we do, you know what I mean? Nafisa says reading sheet music is a flex.
I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Oh, Daddy G. My old school.
Old school, yes.
That's,
Steely Dan.
Annandale on Hudson.
Oh.
Taking the car up to Annandale or whatever.
That's
I'm never
what it
going
was.
back to Annandale.
That's what it was.
Wow, it's so long since we listened to this.
I know. We
Oh
were
my
in your
God.
other apartment.
That was like...
I swear it was summer.
Was that 2
too.
apartments ago?
I think so. And it was like hot outside. So it's just like totally different world ago.
Yeah, wow, holy shit. In LA, it's cold and cloudy. Well, that sucks.
Oh, well, that doesn't make me feel terrible. It's only Florida.
He says,
Just trying to
you
be-
guys have one more family. Me! Mr. LA Tours. Could we get a tour of LA?
Woohoo!
I've never even been to the West Coast.
Mm-mm.
I've only been on the East Coast.
Me neither. Dan is my twin here. We both left the country a couple times.
But haven't
never
been
left the East Coast.
to the other side of our own country. Yeah. It's nearby downtown also. I'd really love to go out there, man. Hit us up.
Me too. I want to see what it's like.
Send us do you have Instagram or something? It's YouTube, you can't really send like private messages. But if you have like a Instagram or something, follow us and send us a message. He also wants to know, have you guys met Donald Fagen?
No.
No, but we saw him play.
Yes, with the Eagles at Madison Square Garden.
We saw Fagen open for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
When a couple months ago? September?
September 7th.
September. Yeah. So that's the closest that we met to meeting him and seeing his big ass face on the giant TV.
Exactly.
But Steely Dan was great live. It was cool seeing them.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I wish Becker was still here, but it was cool seeing them. Yeah, Tom's gonna give us a tour whenever we get out there.
Welcome to the jungle.
I've said this before. I would love to do a tour driving from New York to LA.
Me too.
Like that would be a great way to see the country and like do a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, as long as the transportation is good, I'll definitely. And you can do a lot of stops.
Yeah. So we would have to figure that out. That's something we definitely want to do in the future.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude, definitely add us on IG. So we can talk more. Because, like I said, you can't really send messages on YouTube. It's hard to, like, really talk to, like, individual people. But we're Side After Dark at everything, so go find us.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll talk more. Hey, Ronald says that he loves moon gaze. He says we're very talented. Thank you, Ronald. That means a lot to us.
Thank you, Ronald. That's sweet.
Check out the, check out our other stuff, if you haven't. We're working on some new songs right now, so we're gonna have... Hopefully 3. We don't know if we want to do an EP or like 3 separate singles.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about that too much right now. But we do have music coming out soon,
sure.
new stuff. And he said we'll be in touch and you'd be red carpet when you get to LA.
Get out of here.
So hey, hit us up. Also send us an email, sideafterdark@gmail.com.
That sounds exciting.
Oh wow. Oh, Moon Gaze is your mom's favorite.
Oh.
That's nice. People really like that song, huh?
But you told me it's the worst song you've ever heard in your life, Mom. Just kidding.
Don't you remember when you told us that after a show that one time? He's Moongaze. I listen to at least 3 times a week, along with East Side Edibles.
Oh
wow,
my gosh, you're wonderful. Thank you so much.
Nafisa says Moongaze as well. Damn, everyone loves that song.
Nafisa also told me that she couldn't stand that song, so I'm really surprised what she's saying here on YouTube.
Nafisa, what's up with that? This is a question I feel like we used to get this question a lot. We don't really get this question too much anymore. Emily wants to know if we're in a romantic relationship.
No.
We're not. We're just very good friends.
Yeah, so why would we cheat on Side After Dark with each other?
No. We just always got along really well.
Uh-huh.
So that's cool. But we just we make music and we have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it with that. But it's really cool. It's really cool that everyone loves Moongaze so much.
Yeah.
You know, that's like one of the first songs we wrote.
Very fun song. Oh man.
Maybe we should do more in that like vibe.
Yeah, I think so. And
because it is kind of electronic.
Very electronic, and it's got a video to it too. So
that's true.
That does kind of help. We're from the post MTV generation.
I honestly barely ever watch music videos in my life.
Oh my gosh. They come on YouTube a lot. I haven't watched any in a while. The last one I watched was like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do listen to different kinds of music that's out right now because I'll teach like different dance classes and stuff, and I need them. I need the
new
the top
stuff.
40.
Yeah. What happened here? David says you guys get along great. Have you ever had a good argument?
No.
Have we?
No, I don't think so. I think it's always about, I think going in, we just always figure out what's best for Sight After Dark. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think this should happen. Oh, well, why not? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
there's always a conversation more than an argument.
Yeah.
That's a good question though, David. Shout out to David. He beat Paul to the punch on that question, apparently.
Okay.
Okay. For Moongaze, reminds of a mid-70s soul/funky groove.
Oh man, that's dope.
Interesting. I never really thought of it like that.
I should have been an adult in the 70s. I should have been an adult in the 70s and then also in the 40s. Definitely. Mid 40s.
Well, you could be both, but then you'd just be really old in the 70s.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of timing, I guess. Yeah. Damn. What are you guys' second favorite song? Everybody fucking loves Moongaze, which is great. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm just curious.
And I was gonna say why Moongaze, but people have explained why.
John says, "What song would you say is your heaviest song?" Probably Free World.
Yeah, Free World is the heaviest.
Yeah. That's a pretty easy one.
Yeah. We wrote that in 2020, so that was like a heavy time too.
Yeah, it was a heavy time, and then we just a lot of distortion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely it. But maybe we should definitely do some like dropped tuning songs, and that would be crazy.
That would be fun.
We got a lot of things we're trying to do musically, guys. Anyone else in your family's musicians?
My dad was a musician. My dad was like a world musician. So he, my dad and like we all just love music. Like my brother has like collections of albums. You can ask him about any artist and he'll just know like a whole bunch of information. So he's a music enthusiast. Like I said, my sister learned how to play piano when she was really young. And so she's not like a concert pianist, but she knows how to play piano.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's it though. Nobody else is musically inclined like that.
There's no one in my family that does anything with music. I think my dad tried to learn drums once when he was like a kid, but he got frustrated because you had to put the pads on the thing. So we did like one lesson, kind of like what you did on piano.
All right.
But besides me, nobody really makes any music or is into music as much as me or any of that shit. So I don't know how that happened, but
your mom's got a really good like sense of like music and like what people will like and stuff like that, because she gave us our first reaction song, And that like snowballed our channel. Didn't she say that we should react to Peg by Steely Dan?
No, that was just some random dude on Instagram.
Oh, I thought it was your mom. No. Never mind.
No, my mom and my dad are both like music fans, but there's literally nobody I'm close with in my family that makes really any kind of art, now that I think about it.
Interesting.
So I don't know, I'm just an anomaly, I guess.
Yeah.
Is Side After Dark on Rumble? What's Rumble? Is that like Bumble? That sounds really familiar, but I don't even know what Rumble is. Can you tell us more about that, Ronald? Appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Zero Till Dawn official. He's popped in here to show y'all some love. Hope you guys are doing okay in this cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
The key to doing okay in the cold weather is to just not go outside for any reason whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, have it all ordered in.
Yeah. But I say that knowing that I full well have to leave my apartment in like 2 hours to go do some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. I hope you're doing all right in the cold.
Paul said he was a teen in the 70s. Now he's a child.
Oh, where is it? Oh.
Right under.
I was a teen in the 70s. And now I'm a child.
Oh, my mom played piano. Yeah, my mom played piano. That's true. My mom played piano a lot. A lot of times when we weren't in the house, though, or we were downstairs supposedly napping.
Oh, wait. Oh, she says right. That was just one summer. Let's get it straight. That was just one summer, guys. Come on. Rumble is like YouTube with a bit more freedom to post. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that why I've heard of? I know what Rumble is.
Okay.
Ah, man, there's so many platforms, man. There's like just it takes so much time to just upload shit.
Yeah.
Man, why don't the robots just do this all for us already?
I know.
Come on, AI.
Because they're waiting for us to get frustrated and be like, do you want all your platforms to be on one microchip that goes right in the center of your brain? And everybody's gonna be like, hell yeah.
That would be great.
I would just like to press my temple and then just project something on the screen.
I just want to think about, instead of having to produce music, I just want to play it in my head, and then it just happens. That's really what I want in my future. Let's see. Paul says, my dad loved music. He robbed loads of music shops.
Oh, man.
See, here's the thing. I can't tell if he's joking because it's text. Was he really robbing music stores? Was your dad like a master criminal? Steve says, hey, guys. Hey, Steve. Giles? What's up, man? Where are you tuning in from?
What's up, Steve?
Everybody, fun little exercise. Comment where you're watching this from.
Oh, yeah. That's always fun.
Because we have LA. We know Paul was in London. Well, actually, I don't know if you're in London. You're in UK for sure. The Feast is in Atlanta.
She's in Georgia, yeah. Just outside of Atlanta.
Oh, jeez. Paul's going dark. He said no. He just made bastards. Well then. Oh yeah, Chuck's in DC.
All right.
Yeah, so we got a good spread.
Shout out to DC.
You know, if we compile all the people that we know in all these places, we could probably get a little tour together. But also, it's like if this is just one person, it's like it's hard.
Our one fan. Woo!
Yeah, I love these guys. Doncaster. What is the closest big city to that, Paul? I don't know anything about like geography. Is it by London? Is it by Manchester? I'm just curious.
I know way on down south London town.
True. That's a good point. Wayne's in Jersey. Wayne, you're in Jersey?
Woohoo, Wayne.
Did you tell us that before? And I forgot.
Over the bridge.
Where in Jersey? Well, you don't have to tell us exactly for everyone to see, but
probably
South Jersey, North Jersey?
Yeah.
I would love to see you guys react to Iggy Pop. Go suggest it on the Patreon. We got a lot of... It's hard to keep track of all the suggestions, man. I'm sorry. I do love Iggy Pop, though.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to him in a while. Oh, we know that David's in Erie, Pennsylvania. Shout out.
Yeah.
Ronald is in Chicago. Oh, jeez. 10 degrees right now. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? So Ronald's asking us what our feelings are on AI and its music. We kind of talked about this earlier. This was like one of the first questions, but real quick, I mean, I think it's fine to help things.
Yeah.
But I don't think it should ever replace all of the creativity. I mean, that
Right.
kind of
We don't use it to
ruins
make
things.
music or to draw any logos or anything like that, but we would use it to set up some clips for YouTube, like our
Yeah,
streaming
yeah.
clips and
make
stuff.
things easier.
Yeah.
But the spark is always coming from us.
Mm-hmm.
Sheffield. Oh, Paul's by Sheffield/Leeds. I still don't know. Is that north? I feel so dumb.
I've definitely heard of Leeds. I've definitely heard of these places. I don't know exactly where they are on the map, like in like range of London, right? Let's say we put London right in the center.
Yeah.
Like where they'd be.
I
But
know-
I've definitely heard of them.
I know that The Who recorded a live album there. Wayne is in South Jersey.
So why can't you explain where it is?
Oh, hello from France. Hello from New York.
Viva.
What's the topic of the chat? Just a Q&A. We're just chatting.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out. If you have any questions,
We
for
just
us-
answered an AI question. And then that's...
we answer questions about AI and music and what else have we done? And if you're traveling the speed of light, then, then can you still see headlights or whatever?
If we go on a tour.
Okay. Northern England, west
Okay.
of Manchester.
Okay.
What are your feelings on Manchester? Wait, who's your... I was going to say soccer team. Who's your football team, Paul? I'm curious, because I know you Brits take that shit very seriously.
Yeah. My
Almost
mom says
as seriously as we take American football.
Okay.
Go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go Bucks. Brady's my hero.
In New York, we can say go Bills because we're not going to say go Giants or Jets. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Wayne.
Wayne, who's your football team? Okay. Paul likes Man United. Oh, that's the same people that own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Man United?
Yeah. So
Hey.
shout out to the
You guys are king.
Glazers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Manchester and also to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Yeah.
but not the Miami Dolphins though.
Oh, my mom likes Manchester United as
Shout out!
well.
Oh, look at this! Look at all these Manchester fans in the chat.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed? Shout out to Manchester. I only think of Manchester when I think of like indie rock.
And there's a play that starts out with the song Manchester, England. I forgot what play that is. It's a musical. I forgot what it is. But if somebody remembers, it starts out Manchester, England. I don't want to sing it. It sounds like a Broadway nerd.
What is?
This looks so stupid.
What about an off Broadway nerd? That was a joke because we play off Broadway sometimes. Get it? Wait, who is Man U's biggest rival? I'm curious because I don't really know. I don't really follow sports in general too much, to be honest.
The American soccer team national. Yeah, right.
Shout out to Messi though. Apparently he went to Miami and everybody's just fucking freaking out.
Oh, really?
I have so many friends that live in Miami and the tickets for the Miami games are just like crazy. And apparently they're doing really well. I really don't keep up with this too much if you guys couldn't tell. Arsenal, we got an Arsenal fan in the chat. Hey. Oh, Man City's. Wait. Okay, now I'm second guessing myself. If the people that own the Bucks also own Man United or Man City.
Oh.
Should you Google?
Do you want me to Google it?
No,
I don't know what to Google.
Who owns Manchester United? Oh, okay. Let's see.
Julianne.
I follow your music reactions. I saw there's a chat. My first question is I felt you're such a cool but fun couple. First I saw one of your music reaction. Are you together or just friends? Well, so this isn't your fault, but we got this question like 15 minutes ago. We're very good friends.
Yes.
There's not a romantic relationship here. We just like to get shit done. And we enjoy each other's company. Let's see. Steve says, what do you guys think of modeling amps? Do you use them? So, I don't have a problem. With modeling amps. The thing that's really interesting is, like, most of, like, the tones I use for my guitar just come from the computer at this point. So, it's really just, like, at this point, like, I play a lot of things clean just to have, like, the bass signal. And then I like being able to go in and just change every little aspect of the tone that you couldn't necessarily do like live, just like doing the dials. I like being able to have the complete control of the tone. So I really have no problem with any of the new technology, to be honest. Okay, I was right. The Glazers do own both of these teams. Go Bucks! they have a playoff game tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. In terms of amps, like, I just don't know. I spent, like, a lot of my youth really focusing on singing and dancing, and the guitar was always there, and I always felt like once I could hold it, I could learn to play a couple of things, I'd be all right. But I'm only now, because I feel like I'm in a good place as a dancer and a singer to actually kind of, like, think of an instrument, like, you know? So I don't know about amps. I haven't even, like, gone down that world. Like,
That's
I'm just realizing,
world, yeah.
that
amps
your
and
amp
pedals
and your guitar put into the, like, make the tone. Like, it's not just you making the tone out of your guitar and just choosing a Marshall or whatever.
No,
like,
there's
you know
so much.
I mean?
That's how some people, I mean, if you ever see like guitar, like YouTubers or like guitar Instagram, there's like so many pedals, so many amps, because they're just so, it's really there's unlimited.
Yeah.
Literally unlimited possibilities with the electric guitar as far as tone.
Yeah.
The only thing that rivals it would be like a synthesizer. Like a synthesizer, you can make literally any noise possible.
Oh.
But it's kind of the same thing. It's like you have the tone, and then you just mess with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's really fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it's fun. It sounds like a whole nother, like, new half of, like, my life to, like, start to explore. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Zero Till Dawn wants to know, have y'all tried the new Spark amp? That thing is sick. It has AI that follows your riffs with the drummer and bass.
What?
I mean, it sounds sick. I mean, I guess that would be cool to jam, but I like programming the drums myself.
Okay.
I think it's fun. Like, it's like a fun little, like, when you have the grid, it's like a fun, like, little puzzle. Like, to just jam, I would do something like that. But I like doing the drums. And then I also record most of the bass, like, with an actual bass.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like that. I don't know. Hashtag not sponsored. Sure. Sure. Whatever you say. Sounds kind of suspicious, man.
Send us
I'll
some
try
t-shirts.
it. He said I'll lend you mine to try. Like, I'll try it.
Oh,
we could jam sometime.
Yeah.
I mean, hit us up, dude. I haven't seen you since like before COVID, dude. Yeah, no, hit us up on IG. We'll talk.
Oh.
But wait a minute. Tone and groove are the keys. Everyone gets there by a separate route, it seems. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could use that check. Yo, same. Who wants to sponsor Side After Dark, guys? Any big multinational corporations currently watching? All our sponsorship slots are open. Axel, are you watching? Sponsor us, dude.
We'll probably get copyrighted now.
Oh, God. So this is actually my second Guns N' Roses shirt. I have a blue one, too. So that's exciting to no one but me. Literally, as I was saying that sentence, I got less excited. Okay. Ooh, we just got some gear comments here. I use an old Marshall, 1969, the same Jimi Hendrix 25th anniversary. Got it in '94.
Whoa.
I was 14. Could never put the volume on that more than 2. The windows were exploding. Yeah,
Woo.
That's another interesting thing with amps, is that they really are too strong for the most part, because it's like. Because back in the day, if the amp was all you had to, like, fill the room, then I get it. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, like, if you play a show, the amp is mic'd up, and that mic is what's being controlled in the house.
Yeah.
So usually you could just have the tiniest amp possible, and it'll still be fine for pretty much any show, as long as there's, like, house speakers that are good.
Yeah.
So, like, I've never really had big amps. Like, the biggest amp I've ever had was, like, 2 10-inch speakers. Like, I've never had a stack. I've never really had any reason for it, to be honest. But it's just, gear is fun.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, you can see how people just spend, like, loads and loads of money on, like, state-of-the-art or antiquated items.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
Like, going to any music store, I'm like, I have to limit myself for a budget, or I'm just going to spend all my money. I'd be like, oh, I can't pay rent this month because I bought that new Marshall.
We went to a pedal expo. And it was
did.
just like, you know, at times it's like, you don't need to even think about buying this. Like, why are you thinking about buying this? But you're just looking around at so many different items.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, maybe I shouldn't. It's just like, no.
We went to this expo. It was this thing in Brooklyn. It was actually, like, really close to my apartment.
Yeah.
But it was like they had a synth expo and a guitar pedal expo where it was just like I don't like a garage. I'm not gonna call it a warehouse.
Yeah.
But it was just a garage that they rented out, and they just set up like all these synths and all these pedals, and you can just bring it in. You can bring your guitar, you can try shit out, and then obviously they were trying to sell it, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like we didn't think that we needed anything, but then we're walking in there like, oh, imagine if we had that. What if we had this? And then at the end, it's like we didn't even buy anything anyway because there were just so many choices.
Yeah.
So that's really I think music gear is at a really interesting place right now because there's just so much, and there's just so many possibilities.
Yeah.
That there might be pedals that exist right now that I don't even know about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but how would I know what I don't know?
Yeah. Download an app into your pedal. You know that's going on. Imagine.
I think they have shit like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going on.
I'm honestly very old school when it comes to amps. Like when I play live, I just bring one pedal. I just bring a distortion pedal. Like I very much like, because I grew up playing in punk bands, so I very much like just being able to plug in and play.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the idea of bringing 50 pedals everywhere. But sometimes I am like, I could use like a delay pedal or something. Like I definitely should maybe get another pedal or so for live. But right now I like just having one pedal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of punk.
Yeah. I like there's so many guitarists that like work with a whole bunch of different pedals, and I would be completely overwhelmed. Like Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead. Like,
oh yeah.
The sound that comes out is amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, it's just like, whoa. Like, I am not a computer.
Wait. Okay. Paul said something. He said, my neighbors love my music. When I play it, they smash my windows so they can hear it better. Classic.
These classics.
All right. What else is going on? Any other questions for us, guys? Anything music related, life related? We're down for whatever. We're still hanging out for a little bit.
We give life advice.
Yeah, we're psychics now. We're actually mediums. There's somebody very important to you that you've gotten into an argument with lately. Right? I'm getting there's an A somewhere in the name. Right?
Someone in the chat has something to do.
Okay, let's see. Julian says exactly. Imagine Hendrix was using 6 of them. 6 of those amps. That's so insane. Like, at Woodstock, when there's 500,000 people,
yeah,
I understand that.
Right.
But if you're, like, for us, we're playing, like, a club or, like, a small theater in New York, it's like, I don't need a stack amp. Like, I'm gonna blow everybody's fucking ears off. Or I'm gonna have this giant amp and put the volume to, like, 1.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? One day, a guy came in to complain. He said it too loud. He lived 5 kilometers away. Yo, that's crazy.
Whoa.
I mean, that's a good amp.
Yeah.
He wanted to call the cops. Did he?
The cops didn't hear?
I don't know. Man, I should have ate before I started this.
Oh, man.
We really gotta...
I know, we never eat.
We always do this shit without eating because we're excited.
Yeah. I saw another reactor sit down and just start their movie and was like, I always get so hungry when I sit down to do these. And I was like, maybe that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hendrix put it on 10. That's...
Not 11?
His amp doesn't go to 11.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else we wanted to talk about?
I don't know. Well, we're working on music. We got a show coming up. We got merch over at the other thing. The other for Music Minis. We got a podcast coming up on Wednesday.
Got a podcast Wednesday, putting out new clips every day.
Nafisa says Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode!
My sister loves them.
Yeah, Depeche Mode on Wednesday podcast on the Music Maniacs channel. Oh, your mom really liked the chat. She said, great live chat, do this again.
Thanks,
okay,
Mom.
we will. I'm not going to say exactly when, but we will. Paul said, this is what I'm talking about. Paul said, I saw Motorhead when they first formed in a 50-seat venue. I could hear it for a week.
Whoa.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we got a show in New York City, February 10th. if anybody happens to be around, or if you know anyone, tell them to come through. We'd really appreciate it.
Wayne, come across the bridge if you're still live with us. Come on
through.
over.
Come through. Steve says we lost a lot of venues here in Des Moines due to COVID. Okay. How is it in NYC?
Still the same. You know, these rats.
I mean...
nothing can stop them.
I feel like there's always a lot of turnover in NYC regardless.
There's money to make. That's why.
Yeah.
We're all...
I mean, COVID definitely didn't help, but I mean, we still go to a lot of the same venues we did before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think it was completely destroyed, but I don't know. I mean, if I was a venue owner that did close, then I would disagree with that statement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some that definitely surprised us that closed, but, you know, there are some good ones that are still up.
Yeah, it is what it is. Let me see here. You probably already played in a garage. Yeah, I've played in many garages before. Nafisa, you'll be there for the chat or for the show? Come to the show. Are you going to show your shows on the internet? We have a lot of concert specials out. Our last one... So the last one, it's only on our website, sideafterdarkonline.com, because there was like multiple songs that we haven't put out yet. So we didn't want to release it publicly. So go check it out. It's up there. You can pay like $2 or $3 or something and you can get the show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, sideafterdarkonline.com. But we're not going to post all of our shows online because it's like that kind of ruins the fun of it, I guess. And it's like if I was a band or if I was a fan of a band and I knew they were just going to post a show anyway, I would be less likely to go to the show.
Right. We want to encourage people to come see us live, to come out, or, you know, wait for us to come to you live or something like that. So that's what we're kind of doing with this, not only making exclusive posts for our shows going forward.
Yeah.
So like either on Patreon or through the website where, you know, you could just go and
maybe like once a year or something we would put one out, but we're definitely never going to put all of our concerts out. It's just too much, especially when you're doing some of the same songs at multiple shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's a whole other subject. I can't cross the Brooklyn Bridge to come. I'm in France. Oh. Shout out to the internet. We still appreciate you being here.
Can't the statue pick you up? Don't they know you personally? Doesn't the statue know you guys?
Nafisa says, might be late to the show, but I'll be there for Depeche Mode. All right. I think you'll like that podcast. It was really cool. And Depeche Mode's great in concert. But, okay, it's been 57 minutes, so I say we do 3 more minutes and we make it exactly an hour. Okay. Any last questions, guys, in the last 3 minutes of the show? I mean, it feels weird calling this a show. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, Q&A. This was fun. We've got a couple minutes left.
Yeah. What do you say? Yes, there are people like me living on the other side of the ocean. You're right. Yeah. No, seriously, go. Our last show was really good, but we wanted to put it out, but we just can't because there's too much new music on there. So go to the website and check it out if you want to see it, because I think you'll probably like it.
Siteafterdarkonline.com.
Siteafterdarkonline.com. And, yeah, at this point now, I just keep thinking about what am I going to eat. I'm really hungry.
I know, it's early enough in the day, too. I'm so happy. It's like I don't have to be at work till tomorrow. I don't have an evening class.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice. Well, I don't know. I don't really have too much else to talk about. We still have 2 minutes, technically, on this time limit that we impose on ourselves. Steve likes our Zappa reactions.
Oh, man. Thanks so much. There's one coming out today. Stucco Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I cannot keep track of all the shit that we're doing. Thanks, Steve. Have a good night or day.
Yeah.
Day.
Bye, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what time is it? I was freaking like, what time is it in Iowa? I'm like, it's still the daytime.
That's true.
It's still definitely daytime.
In the whole country?
The country of Iowa? Thanks, Paul. Glad you enjoyed. Yeah, this was fun. This was doing it on YouTube is fun because we do definitely get more people in because obviously the Patreon is a bit more of a smaller number. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. If you're in NY, it's 3 p.m. Yes, It's 9 p.m. in France. Well, thanks for spending your night with us.
Yeah, thank you. Send some baguettes. Please.
This looks like a deformed heart.
I'm not even joking.
All right. Well, this has been fun. We'll definitely do this again. So stay up to date with us. I don't know. Send us your email. Go to our website and stuff because we'll be posting all of our updates. So you can stay in touch with us. And yeah, shout out to everybody. David, shout out to you, David. You know we appreciate you.
Thanks so much, David. And guys, thank you so much for coming by. And that's that.
And until next time, next sad time, same sad channel or whatever. You know what I meant.
That's it.
All right, yeah, and send us a baguette.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.